Hello, Scorpio. How are you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is your December monthly tarot reading. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for all your likes, shares, and subscriptions. This is your December love and spirituality reading. Scorpio, if you don't already know this, these readings resonate with you for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'd encourage you to go find where those signs are for you here on the channel and check out those readings there that have those signs in it. If not, if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus does not fall in this in particular today, the sign of Scorpio, then you just be cross watching, and that's totally fine. Feel free to cross watch, but just understand that that's how it goes. So let's have a look at the overall, so the main energy for December 2021, the main event, main focus, right? What's going to be happening significantly as well for your love life and your spirituality life and your spiritual life for December 2021, in December 2021 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people watching this here today. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people. Okay, so in your love life, you guys are going to spend some time in solitude and get to know yourself. You're going to be spending time on your own, okay? You could be spending time away from your partner, your person, and understanding the spiritual reasons for you guys being together. And also, spending time, maybe not separate from them in a different place because you guys are physically apart, but just separate because you're working, just to get to know yourself. A lot of you guys are trying to get to know yourself. Some people might call this a midlife crisis for some of you guys. You might be feeling like you're going through a midlife crisis. You're just asking yourself all the right questions. And so it's not really a midlife crisis. It's like, this is like the truth and the answers that you've been seeking coming to you finally in your love life, okay? So the truth that you've been seeking in love and the answers you've been seeking in love have to do with heartbreak, somebody who broke your heart, cheated on you, left you, perhaps the loss of somebody that you really loved, understanding it better and understanding it more for yourself and getting the truth for you that doesn't hurt you, because perhaps the truth that you've been telling yourself about the situation, perhaps the truth that you've been telling yourself about the situation was really just hurting you more than it was doing anything else, okay? Now, you guys are also seeking the higher guidance when it comes to spiritual gifts, spirituality, divinity, okay? When it comes to spiritual gifts and fame as well, Scorpio, you guys are understanding it. You're going to get some higher answers, some higher lessons about it, and understand it for yourself. And this is also going to help you to heal and see your star quality, heal your star quality. You guys are also looking for the higher meaning and the deeper meaning to what's the point of putting in all this effort in your life. A lot of you guys might wonder why, you keep on putting in effort, or what's the point in keeping on going every day. You guys are asking yourself very serious questions about life and love, because you might not. Let's have a look at why you're doing this, because everybody's situation might be different. So let's just have the tarot tie it all in. So it's because you got a victory. You're going to be receiving a victory if you haven't received one already. A confidence boost. Maybe I'm hearing a return from fall from grace, essentially. So if you fell from grace, you're getting it back, and so you're going to surrender to the spiritual truth and your spiritual epiphanies, because this was what possibly even caused you to have a fall from grace, is that you were not surrendering. Perhaps you had this fall from grace so that you could surrender to the spiritual truth and have a spiritual awakening. Surrender to a spiritual awakening through something difficult and upsetting and definitely overall uncomfortable for you. Okay, that was the only way that this could happen. So you're getting a victory here. Somebody's validating you. Somebody's bringing you a boost in confidence, and you're just gonna withdraw from letting the world define heartbreak for you, star quality and effort, consistency, what it looks like when something is working out. I feel like you used to let everybody else define that for you. And if not everybody else, then there was definitely a particular group of individuals that, to you, they were the gold standard. I feel like they're being dethroned right now. You're realizing that there's nothing golden about that standard. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are deciding for yourself now. Now, when it comes to your spirituality in December 2021 and how you're looking at life, what comes up for you is depression, sadness, disappointment. You might be feeling disappointed and separated from your spiritual faith, or from your what you believe in. Okay, so you might feel separated from what you normally believe in, what you practice, what you, even God. Some of you guys are too depressed to connect to God. Some of you guys, you normally go to church, you normally pray and meditate and, do certain things for yourself. Or perhaps it's been a long time since you've done this. You're planning to nurture yourself. One second. So you're dealing with disappointment. And this is disappointment around a new beginning in love, expression, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a young Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. So you're dealing with this disappointment because of a fire sign man, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man. Now, what is this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man causing? Why is he causing you to be disappointed from this person? You're committed to him. Perhaps this person is committed to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, and you're just facing the emotional depression that you've dealt with and put up with in yourself. A lot of you guys are just watching somebody around you follow their heart. This person might be significantly younger than you, or mirror an aspect of yourself that is very pure in yourself that you were separated from. And this person being happy, perhaps being with a fire sign man, committed to this person, engaged in a serious relationship with this person, is making you confront a part of yourself that you beat down on yourself. Okay? So yes, this is about your spiritual life, but this is how your spiritual life being corroded and not watered, your spiritual body being like I said, corroded and not watered. This is how it affected you. This is the lasting effects, is that it left you with depression and also connections with folks who shouldn't really be in your life. If you were happier, you wouldn't have these friends or these people in your life who are draining down at what's left of you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you wouldn't even say that this is the best of you. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are just really sad. I feel like you guys are mainly just going to be feeling really sad. And it's like this sadness, this is the gateway to your happiness. This is the gateway. This is essentially the gateway to your faith, because this sadness, this is what you're telling yourself. This just comes from bad habits, bad patterns that started off possibly even as bad thoughts. It started off as dumping all over your emotions, or even losing somebody from your life who dumps all over your emotions, and then feeling sad because this person is not there to make decisions for you anymore. And you kind of have to make decisions for yourself, but you're not used to doing that. So you're kind of being hard on yourself. There's a new beginning in love, yes, right? But you're sad because somebody is gone, okay? Perhaps somebody is disconnecting from you emotionally. Perhaps you're just sad because this is what was blocking you once again from feeling this way to begin with all along. This feeling, these emotions has always been with you. This feels like a facet of you that has been asleep because of depression, okay? So when it comes to your love life, Scorpio, yes, you guys are embracing positive energy no matter what. So you're coming out of being bogged down just because of what's going on around you. No more of that, okay? And spirituality in December, sexuality. So you're embracing your ability to create for yourself and your desire, your urges. Perhaps not just your sexual urges, but you might be seeing your sexual urges as something more than what you used to see them before. I feel like before you might have been hard on yourself about having these urges, or you just didn't really think much of them. You didn't really see them as divine. Let's just put it that way. But your sexuality is the gateway to your soul, honey. And you're going to see that. I feel like some of you guys, you're dealing with a fire sign man who's very committed to you. And, you might be feeling really excited with this person. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why that just happened. You guys. So, you deal with the fire sign man who he's really optimistic and funny and lighthearted, and this person is very committed to you. It's not just a younger person, it's also you, right? That you're committed to a fire sign man. Some of you guys are committed to this fire sign man. Now, this person expresses themselves very freely. Perhaps there's a new beginning in sex with this person, and it just makes you feel connected to God again. Okay? If you ever felt like you were disconnected, it makes you feel connected to God, and this is the gateway to it. It's also exposing to you how you were sad and how sad you were before, if not how sad you are right now. Some of you guys, you feel like you're sad right now, okay? And also in December. It's my tag. It keeps rubbing up against the chair and freaking me out. Because I don't freaking like, I don't like when I like hearing noises in my room. Sounds like bugs. Okay, you guys. So let's look at your love life for December 2021. Your monthly. For Scorpio. Okay, so November going into December. I'm seeing here that you guys started working on something consistent. You guys were juggling work and love. Okay, work and family. Now I'm seeing here once again right now the 5 energy again in your love life. You're dealing with being separated from your person. You might really miss your person. You guys might just be not seeing eye to eye. You might be feeling alone, whatever. But you're having feelings of lack and not unworthiness, not feeling good enough, not having enough come up right now to be released. And then I'm seeing here that before we leave the month of December, Scorpio, you guys are going to be uncovering a burden that you were carrying in your love life that was causing something to go on in your life. It was just a burden you were carrying, and it came from a cycle that you were in. You had a lot of responsibilities, and when you get a lot of responsibilities in life, you become overburdened. You start to take it on. Sometimes you start to take it on a little bit too much, and then you start to beat down on yourself, and somehow you held on to it, and you finally letting it go. So you're finally letting go of a major burden in your love life, something that you were carrying that was keeping you separated from love, or it was something that a harsh lesson or perhaps an exhausting lesson you learned in a past cycle. Now, taking that, what you learned from being exhausted, that's all you're supposed to do with this energy, and put down everything else. Okay, so you're gonna do what I just said before this month ends. So you guys started incorporating your love life and your family life. You realized the truth about what was going wrong in your life, or anything that was happening in your love life. You realized that you just need to incorporate love and work, or love and life. And the reason why is you had a spiritual awakening. Okay, it's because you might have had a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but mainly a Libra or a Pisces even person in your life, or maybe even both people, who they were giving you, somehow you having this person in your life gave you spiritual awakening, and it made you realize how you might need to. Some of you guys, you might not have been really fully dedicated to love, or dedicated to loving yourself, or dedicated to oozing love, right? And a lot of you guys just went straight. You realized that if that was the way that was blocking you from having love, you just went straight, right? So that's just what it was. You had a spiritual awakening because of somebody here that came into your life. Something might have happened to somebody. Somebody might have said something. Somebody might have come in and cut something out of your life. You have a lot of attraction to this person. Now, I feel like right now in December, in the beginning of December, as we come into December, Scorpio, you guys are facing an abandonment wound. You guys are being really hard on yourself. And this is about being confident, having a victory, looking good even, getting validation, having things go your way. You're being really hard on yourself about this. And also about a water sign man, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man, and also taking action from your heart. Why are you being so hard about these things? It's so strange. Because you're finally making up your mind about it. Some of you guys, you might not have been doing this for yourself, just like Capricorn wasn't, right? Perhaps making up your mind about whoever or whatever the situation is. It's like you have to be smart about this. Whoever or whatever the situation is, it really matters a lot to you. Okay? So you are just trying to decide. Okay? Something really matters a lot to you, and you don't want to make a decision that would cost you whoever or whatever this is. Perhaps you guys are understanding how you've been shutting yourself out from abundance, when it comes to having it and also feeling it, having it in the way that you truly deserve it, because you're realizing this because you're making up your mind for yourself, for your future, for your long term, what you really want. And you're just seeing how not doing that before, what that brought you. It brought you extra things, superfluous connections, that it's like, shouldn't that just go back in the vein already? Like, what is that just doing hanging outside? That should be inside of a fucking vein. It's just outside out here. Get out of here. It's like dripping out of the fucking lymph nodes. Okay? Swelling up your extremities and stuff. That's bullshit. Get back in that vein. I feel like you were outside of your veins. So you had all these connections with different antibodies and macrophages and stuff like that, and dendrites. And these things, they belong. Yes, they even belong in the blood. That should have been even in the bloodstream. You're cooling with motherfuckers that you're cooling with cartilage. You're supposed to be in the blood vessels, okay? That you was out of pockets, you was out of bound, and you were just out of your lane. You're not even out of control, out of your lane, okay? And that's why you just were dealing with things that was empty and dead, and you weren't getting the victory that you deserved or the validation. It's because you needed to make up your mind about being happy and stay in your lane. Make choices for yourself. Make up your mind about the long term. Make up your mind about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, okay? Whether you're going to maintain the upper ground about this person and stay the upper ground when it comes to this person, and stop beating down on yourself about this person or about this situation here, your long term. You might beat down on yourself when it comes to your long, be like, oh, I don't have no prospects for my future, and do all that extra stuff. And then you end up not having any prospects. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are getting back your confidence. These are things, people, situations in your life that need to go. They were the reason why you didn't have confidence. Bye-bye. Okay? December is all about saying bye-bye. Don't even be surprised if you shed weight this month. Scorpio, this is definitely a month where you could shed some weight if you wanted to. This is a month where you could kick some fat goodbye. You could kick some fat in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a month of shedding weight. Absolutely. This is the kind of weight that when you shed it, you never get back. You never get it back. It might even change your lifestyle forever. You never look that same way again. If you lose a significant amount of weight, you'll never gain that weight back. Because you're not just losing physical weight, you're losing the emotional, the spiritual weight. That shit can't come back, okay? You already dealt with it. That was the fucking point of it, all right? So, I'm seeing here right next, before we end off this month, there's a burden here you were carrying that you're gonna it's gonna be exposed. So what is this burden? It's energetic. What is this burden? It's a burden around peace of mind, being healing and soothing, perhaps safeguarding your mind from negativity. Okay, how is this a burden? I'm just trying to figure. A burden around meditation, peace, rest, and rejuvenation. You might have a limiting way of looking at this. You might even think that you can't do this. Why is this burden being exposed, and why are you coming to the end of a burdensome cycle around stress and being, having a crazy monkey mind? You're coming to the end of this because you're confronting your fears. You're facing your fears. Perhaps some of you guys, one of your fears are coming true. Now, why are you facing your fears? And why are your fears coming true? Because you just need to do this, okay? If your fears didn't come true, you wouldn't face it. If you're facing your fears before they come true, that's why they're not coming true. That's why they're just fears. And that's why it's called facing your fears, okay? And it's so you guys can become self-confident. It's also because of an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that's very passionate. Now, this person here showing up here that's passionate, and the reason why you're confronting your fears, this person, they're taking action. They're very much they do what they say they're going to do, and they also are fully in their power. They really just do whatever they want. And you got to face your fears. If you're going to stay with this person, if you're going to deal with this person, if you're going to take action on whatever this is, even if this is not a person and this is just passion, if you're going to take action on it, you can't be afraid, okay? So you're just fearful, and to rest your mind and see how you're trapping yourself out of your in unhappiness, okay? And see how you're limiting yourself from seeing the love around you. You're limiting yourself from your emotional prosperity and your emotional blessings, okay? I also feel like some of you guys might be learning how to raise children wisely at this time, but you don't recognize the experiences that you're going through right now in life as teaching you how to raise children wisely. Okay? Some of you guys, you've raised children. You can't see that you've raised them wisely. You're still carrying a burden of raising your children. Some of you guys are full grown. You have full grown kids, and you're still trying to raise them. And it's like, but that's why. That's why. Okay? That's why. All right. So an angel message from the oracle cards for your love life in December. Scorpio, you're going to have a happy family. Your family is very happy. You're going to see that in December. I might need to clean my camera lens. I always need to clean it though. And then, Second angel oracle message here is that you have the angel of balance in your life. You're coming out of a karmic cycle and you're going to start to receive justice. Okay, you just gotta realize and see what justice is for you, and why the situation and the circumstances you were in the past, just now that you're coming out of, why they were so unjust and they felt so unjust and they truly were unjust, but why they were your justice, why it was justice for you to have been dealing with this. Okay, what you handy were you playing in the situation to create it. Now I'm going to move on to your spiritual life. What's going on with you spiritually in December 2021. I feel like your journey, your spiritual journey, is very much heightened. You've got a lot of passion for it and excitement for it. You're excited to see where things go. It definitely brings you a lot of passion. So you're going to be taking action on your passions. Whatever your spirit is guiding you to take action on, it's very passionate, okay? And this is around freeing your mind, broadening your perspective, seeing the world through a more broadened lens. It's also around seeing how you've been trapped in something so stupid. I'm hearing narcolepsy. And then you are also, some of you guys are narcoleptic, okay? You also taking action on, the day to day, staying in your routine, staying regimented, not going off your regiment, okay? And you're taking action to stay consistent in juggling work and love or whatever you're juggling. And you're taking action on your secret plans, okay? Some things that you might not understand, some groups of people that you might want to get away from. You're taking action to come away from those people and those situations. And the reason why you're doing all of this and you're getting all this passion to do this and your soul is excited to do this and you're being guided in such an excited way to do this is because this is going to bring you major victory. If it hasn't already brought you a victory already, your confidence is back, and it's back because you're back in your authority, okay? You're consistent. Nothing is rocking you. I also feel like your spirit is guiding you towards an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man. He might be very abundant. This man might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in his chart, or once again, he might be very abundant. This is somebody who you're planning on being with in the long run, okay? This is somebody who you've made plans with, and you've made plans with them in the long run. You might just feel like you might have also made plans with this person through the ethers spiritually, okay? This is somebody who, some of you guys don't know this person yet. Most of you guys, you know them. You might work for them, work with them, and there's a spiritual connection, there's a sexual connection. Perhaps it's just a great deal of trust and a strong kinship, a strong bond. But your passion is guiding you to take action towards it and to be optimistic about it. And it's because you're going to get a victory. This victory is guaranteed. You are being guided to take action on things and to take action towards people, perhaps somebody in your life in particular, who, when you take action towards this person or whatever you ask this person to do or whatever, your actions will work out. Okay. It will go fully in your favor. It will work out completely. Okay. And, a change will happen. Okay. A peace of mind will be ensued. Perhaps I feel like if something needs to be moved on from involving a Queen of Swords, it will be moved on from. Peace of mind will be brought to you. So Scorpio, your soul is very much attached to the fire inside of you, and there's really no stopping you this month spiritually. And it's all the things that you're telling yourself, and that's the way that you're ensured success is through being optimistic. We have the King of Wands 2 times. He showed up here twice for you, right? In your spiritual aspects of your reading. So there's a fire sign man. You might be sleeping with a fire sign man, dreaming of being with the fire sign man who is very passionate. Perhaps this man is in a commitment with you, and maybe you guys are at a distance from one another, but your soul is just reeking of this man. Your your whole spiritual journey is all about this man, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys, this man is your divine masculine. You might have been with him forever and you might just be learning about this, but this man is your divine masculine, okay? And this man guides you spiritually because that's how it is. That's how life is. That's the story that you guys created. So this person is like your soulmate twin flame, and that's the story of you guys' journey. Do you get what I'm saying, Scorpio? I just want to adjust these cards. So I've got better lighting and more arm space. I've got long arms, you know. But this man, you know, he's your twin flame. Oof. You know, this month it's all about being positive and taking action and being optimistic no matter what, and just being unthwartable. Okay, being unthwartable. You guys are gonna feel that way, and your spirit is guiding you to do this. Your spirit. This is how your spirit is showing up. Your spirit is gonna show up this month in everything that you do. Unthwartable, unthwarted. Okay, so a message about your spirit and for your spirit in December for Scorpios here: abundance. Count your blessings. That's freaking amazing. So you guys have so much abundance coming your way. Get ready for a plethora of abundance. It's ridiculous how much abundance is coming to you. Um, and get ready to see so many blessings around you and come into your life that you just never thought you could count. Okay? Get ready for that coming in the coming weeks, days, and months. I see that all coming for you. So the goddess of harvest, which is Ker, comes into your life with unbounded generosity. With her totem deer, she brings kindness and peace. She may be here to help you reap your own harvest. Perhaps a project or your life choice may be coming to fruition, or maybe she has come to bring you sustenance at a time when you're feeling empty. Her embrace and compassion will fill you right up. So, Mother Goddess Kerr brings you the gifts of nurturing and caring. She asks that you nurture and care for yourself, all living beings, and the beautiful planet that is your home. Care is the salve that may heal and mend, while nurturing is the honoring of life to bring to its full potential. Bountiful Mother Goddess is here to bring abundance into your life. Count your blessings and give thanks. So your affirmation is, I'm grateful for all the blessings in my life. I nurture and care for myself, all living beings, and the environment. So, like I said, Scorpio, this is what I have for you guys for your December monthly. It's so wonderful to do the reading here for you guys, and I can't wait to be back. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to comment down below about your situation and your experiences for the month. And you guys, I'll talk to you guys also very soon. Ta-ta, bye for now. And if you want to connect with me further, you can check out the link to the website in the description bar down below. Bye bye.